Once upon a time, a wise old professor stood in front of his class. He held up a large empty jar and filled it with big rocks. Then he asked the students, "Is the jar full?" The students said, "Yes." Then the professor took a box of small pebbles and poured them into the jar. The pebbles filled the spaces between the rocks. He asked again, "Is it full now?" The students smiled and said, "Yes, now it's full." Next, the professor poured sand into the jar. The sand filled the gaps between the pebbles. "Now is it full?" he asked. The class laughed. "Yes, it is completely full." Finally, the professor took a cup of coffee and poured it into the jar. The coffee filled every last space. The students were surprised. The professor smiled and said,
"This jar is your life. The big rocks are the important things, your family, your health, your dreams. The pebbles are your job, house, and car. The sand is the small stuff, like social media and little worries. If you fill the jar with sand first, you won't have space for the big rocks." "And the coffee?" one student asked. The professor laughed. "No matter how full your life seems, there's always room for a cup of coffee with a friend."
Moral story. Focus on what truly matters. The rest will find its place.